8 in the afternoon here in Oman. And from this video recording, I found out that this is live. I mean, I'm amazed. Mm-hmm. I did not make myself. Yeah. As opposed to my customary video recording with which I have to make myself, adorn myself before doing a recording. Anyways, I love doing live videos, as you know. I mean, if you're my friend for a long time, you know that I've been doing a lot of live videos, but of course not here. It is in media platform, which is Facebook, as you know that. Anyways, well, as you have, I mean, I had I did a prior video, and then I told you there that it was just a test whether this is legit because it's the very first time for me to do a. Although I would want to do it years ago, but I found out that there are criteria on how to do. I mean, on going live, and the criteria is actually made for some people, not me. Okay, I'm a small YouTuber ever since. I mean, I'm growing as a YouTuber in terms of subscriber, um, subscribers, number of subscribers. Yeah, but it's very slow. But I mean, it's not really a commercial YouTube channel. It's rather a personal one. But anyway, who does not want a commercial channel? You can earn more, right? But I mean, I did not put everything in it. I mean, I know it takes a lot to build a good channel, a channel that does business. Yeah, it does not happen overnight, and it does not happen by chance. People work on it. So I think I have to do the similar path. Also, I have to do it. But I mean, I did not have ample time before, or I mean, I had, but I mean, I did not think of doing so. What is that? This is really crazy, 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 crazy. I had plenty of time before, but I had lots of issues like personal matters. Oh my god, that took my life more than I imagined. Yeah. Being so emotional. Yeah. Anyway, now still I am an emotional kind of person, but at least I have adjusted a little bit. I mean, people adapt as plants do, as animals do. So human beings, I guess we adapt also. Most of us, and I just hope I'm one of them, right? Anyway, speaking about doing live, I was always doing live all my life. I mean, I love to shoot videos long time before these platforms here existed, and I just love to speak English in my videos. That's just me. I mean, from young, from when I was little, I just want to speak and speak like this. Um, they told me I would be a broadcaster, but unfortunately I became a doctor. Not really one of my best strengths, I think, uh, but I passed, so I fared a little bit well. So here I am. Benefits me and my family. Anyways, I was doing pre-recorded video a while ago in my terrace in the second floor of this house. I was because I was catching up with sunset, but well, it seems that the weather here in Oman changed for a lot, change a lot, something like that. For the past month, it has been raining here, as I told you, hailstorms like that. And now when I came back, I'm just 1 day old here after my vacation, annual leave, yeah, annual vacation, paid vacation from my workplace, uh, in our hometown, in our country, the Philippines. Well, I noticed that the weather it has become gloomy. I mean, for the rest of the day. Yeah. But I was thinking maybe the rain had stopped. I mean, but I didn't expect that it would be continuously raining as it does now. I mean, it's just a drizzle. It's not rain anyway. But I mean, it has been gloomy though for the rest of the day. So that's why what that's why I was thinking something like about the rain and it has become like the Philippines like that. And it's opposite actually. The situation is opposite because in the Philippines right now we're having very high temperatures there, humid plus have very very high temperatures. I mean unusual for the Philippines. A 43-degree heat index is not usual for our country, and it is so detrimental to all kinds of living things, animals, plants, human beings, experiencing heat stroke. It's really, I mean, it's not good, but I mean, I don't know if it's part of the global warming thing, but that heat index, they explain that it's because of the easterlies and the Pacific Ocean, I think. Yeah, I have seen in the news the other day. But I mean, as the busy that I am, I really don't know. I mean, what's going on? Well, I had to take a bath for 3 episodes in 1 day, as I would do before, years before. But well, I kind of acclimatized because I'm living for 5 years in the desert. So I kind of acclimatized to, yeah, to the to the Middle East weather. And obviously I have been applying it to our weather there in the Philippines. It feels hot, but I can tolerate it because it's not as high as the temperatures here in the Middle East. I'm not really boasting, I'm just telling you the fact. Anyway, I was there in the terrace because I wanted to take or eat my snacks. Actually, not snacks because I'm supposed to eat my dinner, but the busy that I am again, my God, I'm back to my old ways. I don't have the will really to cook, and I'm kind of lazy. When you're alone, you go cowgirl, something like that. Anyway, plus all day I've been attending to my mom online. It has always been like that when I was since I came to Oman, but now it is more because my mom is kind of a little bit sicker than before. And now actually before I left her, she's become stable, and I am happy about that. But my mom, she has this what do you call mannerisms and characteristics which are I don't know. I mean, but deepen and worsen because now she has dementia and she's really not feeling well all the time. Something like that. I just wish she's sleeping now because when I started this video, she was preparing to sleep. She ate dinner. She took the last of her medications. Of course, there's a caregiver her, and I have to thank her for the patience she exhibited for my mother. All of them actually. My mother's one difficult patient to deal with, and This is what I'm gonna tell you, and this, I mean, when I went live, I also wanted to do a rant so as to release the pressure in my mind. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look at me. I look tired. And literally, I am tired. My body, physically, and mentally, Um, dealing with your not so toddler mama. She's difficult to deal with. I mean, she's uh, one kind of a person, a different kind of a person. Yeah. She, as I've told, she has personality differences. I mean, she's really peculiar. Sometimes she's so annoying. Yeah. Much because she's feeling sick, right? I mean, they feel weak, they feel sick, they feel everything because they old. She's 85. I made it a point that I have to go because I've not been there for quite some time. I mean, for the longest time, not been there with her. Uh, I don't know if we celebrated birthdays before, her birthdays before. We were not big on celebrations of birthdays because we used to study the Bible, and it is said there that, I mean, Jesus did not really celebrate his birthday. And so we were just following the footsteps of Jesus. I mean, in relation to the Easter's celebration today, yeah, it's Easter. And at least Christian countries, right? Okay. While it is Ramadan here, and at this time they are preparing their iftars. Yeah, they're going to break their fasting, and tonight we're gonna share some of their foods. But I'm tired of sharing these foods. I mean, they're all the same, right? If you did not come native in this land, I mean, you're not gonna appreciate everything about the food. You think it's kind of weird, or I mean, you've been used to it, right? So anyway, but if you grow in a community, even if you eat them day and night, it doesn't bother you, right? Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna share the rest of this room later on when I already fixed it. I fixed it, but I mean, sometimes I make a little mess about it. Also, well, this is actually a storage room or a library or a reading, yeah, a library. So there's a nook here which I can, take slumber. I mean, what? I don't know. Take a nap. It should have been a recliner, a real recliner. But you see, it's so expensive. I don't have to spend all my money in it, right? This is not the Philippines. Although I wanted to buy it, but it's okay. I mean, this suffices. This is comfortable. Also, I have a pillow here and my hip, and that makes it comfortable for me sitting down here even for an hour or so. Yeah, it's okay. So I've been dreaming to have this nook for years, especially during winters, because I just want to make myself cozy here, wearing that thick jacket and wearing my socks and my gloves and bonnet. I don't know, during winters, and just read a book here. I mean, particularly doing this vlog. Okay, nobody's trying to witness my life here. I mean, is this legit? If people are watching this, I don't know. Trying to test drive a car. This is what I'm doing now is the same as that. So, well, uh, I don't know. It's a mixed emotions of being excited about going on live, and at the same time, kind of tired. I want to sleep because I mean, it's my duty later on, come 3 hours, and what? Um, well, I did not make myself up, but it's okay. I just want to show. the real me. This is the purpose also. Doing live, I mean, the crisp me, how I look without makeup and how I look in, you know, in usual day-to-day proceedings in my life. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that I still managed to laugh and still managed to smile, because my problem really with my mother is that um she's kind of sicker than before, and I have to monitor closely, and the caregivers there are trying to give their best, but sometimes they just cannot, because my mom is, she's so impossible. She's so difficult to deal with, and oh my god, I just pray that caregivers um you know can go extra mile so they can help me take care of my mom. And not really. I don't take care of my mom, but my brothers, they're away, and they're not really big on taking care of their mom, And it happens to be that I happen to be a doctor, and so obviously that is this is now my privilege. Actually, it's a privilege for me, yeah, because I became the doctor in the family like that. But I didn't expect it to be so to be a big burden. I mean, I'm so burdened. Sometimes I don't know. I mean, look at me again. I'm trying to tell you. I'm literally, uh, what do you call this? Literally tired, and I don't know. Sometimes I just want to examine myself, because I did not look at myself in the mirror for a long time. Since I'm busy attending my mother, the needs of my mother and my father, and still I did not finish all of them. I missed a lot of things, like buying some medicines, they're not complete. And also because I'm looking at the availability of my finances. So, I'm alone. Yeah. I buy their needs. Uh my brothers, they are also helping me, but not all the time. Okay. But this one, I said that I can manage. Although I wanted to ask them some help in other areas. Uh, I don't know. Money, it is number one, what is that? I mean, stressor, right? So I'm in that situation now wherein I'm too much stressed because of my expenses, which you really cannot avoid, because it pertains to health, pertains to life, the saving of a life. So I mean, I just have to be a little bit patient, more patient, and to look for ways which I can improve on managing my, I don't know, I was always been the house manager ever since, but yeah, I didn't expect this. I mean, I wish I was smarter years ago. Always wished I had a life coach back then, who would teach me, this is how you're gonna do it, this is what you're gonna do, this specifically how you're gonna beat the odds like that. I'm not talented enough. I mean, all of us have limitations, and I'm one of them. And I'm really not. I don't know. I'm taken aback by all these happenings that come into my life, especially my family. And good thing that there are friends who are coming to help, and of course, good thing also that there are people who understand me and are giving me tips or trying to trying to console me and making me inspire me. That's it. Yeah. So, as you know, I'm single. I don't have a family of my own. It's difficult to be motivated when you're single and when you're having a lot of problems when it comes to finances and management of health and safety inside the household. Anyway, my mind is, kind of like um, uh, not aligned. Is- Should I call it like that? I mean, see, that's the fact, right? I don't even know how to call it anymore. I don't know how to label it. I don't know how to identify it. But just I wanna tell you, my mind is chaotic, right? Because understandably, because of the family problem that I have right now. Um, my parents are old. My mom is very old, but she's a strong kind of woman, and she's a fighter, and she does not easily give up. This is her. So, and actually, I'm the opposite, right? But um, because she's old, she's kind of. I mean, she needs help. And so even if I am a doctor, I feel like, I am not a doctor anymore. I forget a lot of what I knew about being a doctor. When I see her, I kind of typically go frantic, and then I become like useless. But there's an agreement between us doctors that if your family gets sick, bring them to another doctor. Do not treat them by itself because you're always subjective, and chances are you're going to give them less care than they should receive, right? So, well, I brought them to all specialists that they need, all kinds of specialists that I know. I brought them, but sometimes, it's difficult to implement things because of a topsy turvy situation. Our house, every time I go there, is like, it's always like it's the first time moving in. Okay, somebody is watching me, I think. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's reconnecting. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, every time I go home in the Philippines, it be like I have to again, clean the house, rearrange everything. I mean, just I mean, look for something important. How I don't know why it's reconnecting. Anyway, of course, it's the signal, obviously, right? Okay. I'm gonna make this 30 minutes, I think. Yeah. Anyway, there I still have 5 minutes more because I want to take rest because it's my clock and what's this um wrapping up at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So I need a lot of strength. I need to sleep. Um, Tired as I am from the long flight. It's almost 17 hours, 20 hours of flight from the Philippines because it's not a direct flight. Yeah, but it's okay because the layover is in Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi airport now is a newly opened airport. I mean, newly constructed airport. It's so beautiful, and I wouldn't mind staying there for a day. Yeah. Well, anyway, so I told you, okay. So I wanted to go on live or pre-record something because I just want to rant about my situation right now. I mean, when I went home to the Philippines for a month or so, it was chaos. Everything was chaos around me. I always forget this. eyeglasses. I always ask everyone, of course, including myself first, where did I put my eyeglasses? Sometimes I just found them in front on top of my head, you know. I said, "Oh no, am I getting really senile? This is, I mean, what I am in, what I am in. What I'm exhibiting is, stuff that would be found in a senile individual. I mean, a situation or a condition with which you will label somebody a senile individual. And I'm that. I'm becoming that. Anyway, I'm really going crazy here. I'm really going nuts over my mom. I mean, I didn't expect that. I mean, when I passed the board examinations for physician, of course, I was so happy. And my panata there is that I will serve my family to the best that I can, of course, because I love them. That is what is in exchange for my passing the board exam. I mean, I prayed. Yeah, everyone prays before getting a board examination and a licensure examination. And the thing there was, I told him, God, I told the Almighty God, Lord, please let me pass the board examinations, the physician examinations, because I want to take care of my family, and I have a kind of a, what is that? I mean, a mission to do, something like that. And right now, I'm in here in that situation where I try to tell the Almighty God about. But look at me, I cannot even function as a normal individual, much more function as a doctor. Oh my God, to treat them. But not all the day, not all the time. You have to take care of your olds. I mean, just like the way other people take care of their olds. Yeah, I mean, they're not even medically trained. They're not even medical professionals, but then they do their best because they love their parents, they love their family members, and obviously that's what I should do because it's also expected of me as a daughter, and of course, well, as a doctor. Oh my God, you see me, I'm kind of wasted, not wasted in a bad light, but I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. The second thing that I have been looking for everywhere in the house when I went home to the Philippines in my house is my mobile phone. My gosh. I was kind of like, I don't know, despicable already. You might say, my God, it's just a mobile phone. Where did you put it? I mean, you could have been a little more alert and told yourself that this is the place to put my we call this my mobile phone and this nook and take it. But you see, going nuts, yes, about my, I mean, kind of like alone. Yeah. Top problem for me is finances. Second one is literally how to manage my operative because she's senile, something like this. And I'm a doctor, but I become a human being every time I see my mom and think of my mom and look at my mom, and that makes me weak. Or, I mean, that's why we're not allowed to treat our very own family members because we might not just give them the best health care because we're so biased. Yeah, we're so subjective. Yeah, and we're so emotional. Yeah, that's the message out there. I just want to tell you, I try my best so hard to manage my mother and my father, but I fall short a lot of times because I become emotional and psychologically, um, touch about them. Of course, we love our parents, and Whatever happens to them, we feel, affected. And I'm no exception. I'm just a human being, although a doctor, but it's like that. So I wish I could gather myself a little bit, I don't know how to call it. I mean, a little bit tighter or a little bit, yeah, so I could walk that way um towards completion and whatever I have to do with them in a good way, in good light also. Anyway, well, I want to end this live because, as I told you, I need to take rest. You see, my eyes are droopy right now, and it calls for a sleep, good sleep, even a nap of 1 to 2 hours before going to work. Anyway, there's gonna be much more food there later on, so I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna cook for dinner because I'm just gonna dive into the colleagues' lunch boxes and be filled and just stuff myself for it later on. Well, I thank you for being with me. If you understand what I'm trying to say, well, thank you so much. If you don't understand, well, you can um pretty much call me or ask me. Maybe if you have tips, it's welcome. I really need some help, psychological, and more likely financial. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's a friend here who has more and just want to share his or her money. Well, it's going to go to a good cause. It's for the health of my mother and most especially my mother. My father also, but most especially my mother. Right now, what I mean is right now. So, like that. Anyway, so this is Dr. Riza coming back to Oman. This is my day one from post Philippine vacation. And sasama ko ulit tayo sa bakbakan ng pagtatrabaho dito. God bless you all. I'll